Stop. Look at me. This is not a video you just found. This is a divine interdiction. This is a spiritual arrest. You were scrolling. Or perhaps you were searching. But the light of Christ, it has hijacked your screen for one reason. And one reason only: the era of your humiliation is officially dead. Do you hear that? It's the sound of the tables flipping. It's the sound of the old you being buried, so that the king or queen can finally take the throne. We need to talk about where you were just a few weeks ago. We need to talk about that Christmas. The Christmas of 2025. It was silent, wasn't it? While the rest of the world was laughing, while they were posting their fake lives on social media, you were sitting in the quiet. It felt weird. It felt hopeless. It felt like the future was a blur. Like you were staring into a fog that would never lift. You've been through the worst of the worst. Don't you dare try to hide it from me. I know about the nights you spent in the washroom, with the water running, so no one would hear you sob. I know about the nights you went to bed with an empty stomach. Not because you were fasting, but because you were broke. Because you had been robbed. Robbed of your money. Robbed of your peace. And robbed of your dignity. By people who were supposed to love you. But look at you. You are still here. You stood up. Every time they knocked you down with their mockery. Every time they laughed behind your back and called you a failure. You stood back up. Your faith was shaken. Yes. But it never broke. You prayed when the words wouldn't even come out. You prayed when you felt like God had forgotten your name. Well, chosen one, Jesus is here to tell you today, he never forgot. He was recording every tear. He was counting every insult. Your 2026 success is going to be so blinding, so aggressive, and so absolute, that it will be their worst funeral. They will have to mourn the version of you they thought they could control. They will have to bury the Becca version of you that they used to pity. Jesus has a message for you, and he says it is urgent. Before we move one step further into this masterpiece, he wants you to declare your victory, not in a whisper, but in a bold, woke, aggressive shout in the face of the darkness. Go to the comments right now. Do not wait. Do not think about what they will say. Type this bold declaration. 2026 is my life-changing year. I am ready to receive my $1 billion now. Type it. When you type those words, you aren't just manifesting. You are slapping the face of every person who left you when you were at your lowest. You are telling the people who stole your destiny that you are coming to take it back. With interest. Now, listen to me. This video is a masterpiece brought to you by Christ himself. And because of that, the enemy is terrified. The negative energy around your house, the shadows that have been lurking in your aura since 2025, they are desperate right now. They are going to try to stop you from watching this till the very end. You're going to feel an urge to skip. You're going to think, this is too long. You're going to get a notification or a distraction. Resist it. That urge is the enemy praying that this message doesn't reach your spirit. They know that if you finish this video, you become unreachable. They know that if you stay until the final seal, you stop being the victim, and you become the ruler. You are the king now. You are the queen now. And those who mocked you, they are about to become your servants. Let's get raw. Let's talk about the people who betrayed you. They thought they were smart, didn't they? They saw you at your weakest, when you were broke, when you were vulnerable, and they took advantage of it. They didn't just leave you. They tried to bury you. They talked about your life decisions like they had the right to judge you. They pressured you into corners, forcing you to take paths you never wanted to walk, all while they looked down their noses at you. They felt that because they had money, or because they had status, they were better than you. They felt that your presence affected them negatively, as if your struggle was a stain on their perfect lives. But Jesus saw the truth. Jesus saw that while they were mocking you, you were in the washroom, wiping your eyes, and telling yourself to keep going. He saw you when you slept on that cold floor, dreaming of a 2026 that seemed impossible. They stole your destiny. Pause, no. They only delayed it. Because you cannot steal what God has sealed. Think about the people who mocked you. Think about the ones who stopped calling when the money ran out. Think about the ones who laughed when you shared your dreams. I want you to see their faces right now. Do you see them? Good. Keep those faces in your mind, because Jesus says, I am about to give them a taste of their own medicine. In 2025, they watched you cry. In 2026, they will watch you collect. They watched you struggle to pay for a meal. Now, they will watch you buy the whole restaurant. They watched you walk because you couldn't afford a car. Now, they will watch you fly. This is the heroic return. This is the part of the movie where the hero, who everyone thought was dead, walks back into the room, and everyone's jaw drops. You have seen the worst of the worst days. You have known the darkness of a blur future. But that darkness was just a womb. You weren't being buried. You were being planted. And a seed that is planted in the dark has only one way to go, up. Your 2026 glow up is not just a physical change. It's a spiritual takeover. Your skin is going to glow with the favor of God. Your eyes are going to have a fire that makes people tremble. Your bank account is going to reflect that billionaire shift we talked about. Why? Because you never let your faith shake. Even when you were empty-handed, you kept reaching for Jesus. Even when the world told you to give up, you said, not today. And now, the glory is yours. The people who left you at your lowest are going to try to come back. They're going to see the glow up. They're going to see the success. They're going to hear about the $1 billion that have been released into your name. And they will show up with their fake smiles. And their, I've always believed in you, lies. Jesus is telling you right now, don't you dare let them back in. You are a king. You are a queen. You don't take advice from the people who tried to sabotage your throne. You don't share your feast with the people who wouldn't even give you a crumb when you were hungry. Your success is their funeral. It is the funeral of their influence over you. It is the funeral of their ability to hurt you. They are now your servants. Not because you are cruel, but because the divine order has been restored. The head is now the head, and the tail is now the tail. But we are just getting started. Now, we need to talk about the $1 billion release. We need to talk about the practical, aggressive, and absolute shift in your finances that is happening right now. Before the clock strikes midnight, let's be honest. In 2025, money was your cage. You were trapped. You were taking decisions out of desperation. Weren't you? You were working jobs that drained your soul, just to keep the lights on. When you told Jesus, Lord, fill my 2026 with your blessings, you didn't just ask for a favor. You signed a spiritual execution order against the spirit of poverty. And right now, while you are watching this video, while the doubters are sleeping, the treasury of heaven has been opened for you. This is the billionaire shift. Do you feel that? Do you feel that sudden, Strange. Electric heat in your chest. That is the frequency of abundance. Jesus is telling you right now, the money is coming like a river. Not a trickle. Not a paycheck to paycheck survival. But a violent, rushing, unstoppable river of wealth. It is filling every corner of your house. It is canceling the debts that kept you awake at night in 2025. It is returning the destiny that was stolen from you by the people who thought they could outsmart God. They thought they stole your future. They were wrong. They thought they could gatekeep your success. They were wrong. They put you down because you were broke. Well, how are they going to feel when they see you walking in the very thing they told you was impossible? Your success is going to be so loud. It will drown out their gossip. Your bank account is going to be so massive. It will act as a shut up to every person who ever called you a failure. This is the redemption era. Chosen one. The people who betrayed you for a few coins. The ones who left you when you couldn't pay the bill. They are about to see the most insane glow up in human history. And I want you to enjoy it. Yes. You heard me. Jesus wants you to enjoy seeing them get a taste of their own medicine. They wanted you to be empty. Now they will see you overflowing. They wanted you to be the servant. Now they will see you as the king. They wanted you to be the problem. Now they will see you as the provider. They will come to you for help. Oh, they will come. But remember what I told you. Don't you dare fall for it. The light of Christ didn't bring you this far just so you could go back to being their doormat. No. You are the ultimate chosen one now. Your 2026 glow up is a sacred thing. It is your glory. And it is for you and for the kingdom. Not for the parasites who sucked you dry in 2025. Before midnight tonight, something is going to shift in your digital reality. A notification, an email, an idea, a random connection. Whatever it is the first drop of the billion-dollar river. And when it hits, I want you to remember this moment. I want you to remember the washroom tears. I want you to remember the empty stomach. Because the pain of your past is the fuel for your billionaire future. The enemy is screaming right now. They are trying to distract you. They are trying to make you think, this is too good to be true. Reject that thought. That thought is the sound of your old cage rattling. You are out now. You are free now. Declare it again. Right now. Let the vibration of your voice match the vibration of the billions. Say it out loud. I receive my billionaire shift. Now. Again, I receive my billionaire shift. Now. The shield is getting stronger. The aura is getting brighter. And your enemy's funeral is getting closer. Stay with me. Do not move. In the next section, we are going to talk about your health restoration. We are going to talk about how that stress of 2025 is being erased from your cells, making you look and feel like you were back in your teens, but with the wisdom of a billionaire. The redemption is absolute. Your glory is just beginning. Now, let's look at your reflection. No. I mean, really look at it. Do you see the lines around your eyes? Do you see the exhaustion that settled into your bones during that hellish 2025? In 2025, they didn't just try to break your bank account. They tried to break your body. Every time they gaslit you. Every time they blamed you for things you didn't do. Every time they pressured you to take responsibility for their mess. They were pumping poison into your system. Stress is a silent killer. And they were using it as a weapon against you. They wanted to see you age. They wanted to see you wither away under the weight of the lack and the mockery. They wanted to see the light of Christ in your eyes go dim. But Jesus says, not on my watch. Right now, as you hear my voice, The divine restoration of your physical temple is being activated. Listen to me closely. This isn't just a health tip. This is a biological shift. The light of Christ is flowing into your bloodstream right now, flushing out the cortisol, flushing out the trauma, flushing out the 2025 poison. Jesus is restoring your health, your vitality, and your energy, as if you were back in your teens. Do you remember that version of yourself? Before the world tried to crush you, before the parasites tried to drain you, that version that had infinite energy, that version that woke up with a fire in their belly, that version is returning, but with the wisdom of a billionaire. Imagine it. Your skin is going to glow with a radiance that no expensive cream can buy. Your eyes are going to have a spark that makes people stop in the street. Your posture is going to straighten, because the weight of the world is no longer on your shoulders. The ones who mocked you are going to see you in the street, and they won't even recognize you at first. They'll whisper, "Is that them? How do they look so young? How do they look so powerful?" While they are aging with bitterness, while they are getting wrinkled with the stress of their own lies, you are de-aging with the grace of God. Your glow-up is going to be their worst funeral. Because when they see you, they won't just see a success story. They will see the proof that God is real. They will see the proof that you were the chosen one all along. They thought they buried a corpse, but they accidentally planted a God. And now they have to watch the harvest. They have to watch you walk with authority. They have to watch you move with a teenage vitality that they can't replicate. They have to watch you enjoy the billions while your body feels like it's 18 again. This is the redemption. This is the heroic arc. You slept with an empty stomach in the dark. Well, now you're going to wake up in a mansion, with a body that feels like lightning. Jesus wanted me to tell you very urgently. The enemy's energy is still trying to tell you, you're too old for this. You're too tired for this. The damage is already done. That is a lie from the pit of hell. The same God who raised Lazarus from the dead is raising your metabolism, raising your immune system, and raising your confidence right now. You are not that broken person from 2025 anymore. You are a king. You are a queen. And a ruler does not look tired. A ruler looks dangerous. Your new glow is a warning to the darkness. It tells everyone who looks at you, no weapon formed against this one shall prosper. It tells the people who betrayed you, you missed your chance to be part of this glory. I want you to do something for me. Take a deep breath. Right now. Inhale the 2026 abundance. Exhale the 2025 trauma. Feel the cells in your body vibrating. That is the Christ light sealing the work. The people who mocked you, the ones who said you were negative energy, they are about to see what real energy looks like. And it's going to make them feel very, very uncomfortable. Good. Let them be uncomfortable. Let them watch from the sidelines while you claim your glory. You've been through the washroom tears. You've seen the worst days. But look at the clock. The redemption era is not coming. It is here. Stay with me. We are entering the final stretches of this masterpiece. In the next section, we are going to discuss the total restoration of your destiny. We are going to talk about the people who stole from you, and how they are being forced by the light of Christ to return it, with sevenfold interest. The funeral of their pride is just minutes away. Don't you dare click away. The shield is almost fully locked. Now, we need to address the theft. Let's be brutally honest, because this is a personal conversation between you, me, and the light of Christ. They didn't just hurt you in 2025. They stole from you. Some of them stole your money, leaving you to sleep with an empty stomach while they feasted on the resources that should have been yours. Some of them stole your ideas, taking credit for your hard work while you sat in the shadows. And some of them, the worst ones, they stole your time and your peace. They gaslit you into thinking you were the toxic one, just so they could feel better about their own betrayal. They looked at your destiny and thought, they don't deserve this. I'll take it for myself. They thought they got away with it, didn't they? They thought that because you were silent in that washroom, because you were crying behind closed doors, that God wasn't watching the transaction. They were wrong. There is a divine law in the kingdom of heaven, and it says that when the thief is caught, he must pay back sevenfold. Do you understand the math of the kingdom? Pause. If they stole $1, they owe you 7. If they stole 1 year of your peace, they owe you 7 years of absolute bliss. If they stole your reputation, they owe you a glory that is 7 times brighter than the lies they told. They thought they were winning while you were struggling. They thought they were the kings and queens while you were the servant. Well, look at the tables now. Jesus is reaching into their accounts, reaching into their lives, and taking back every single thing they stole from you. With interest. The billionaire shift isn't just new money. It is the recovery of everything the enemy tried to hide from you. And here is the best part. The part where you get to enjoy the spectacle. They have to watch you receive it. They have to stand there, in their own pride, and watch as the very person they mocked becomes the most successful person they know. They have to watch as your bank account hits numbers they can't even count. They have to watch as your destiny, the one they tried to sabotage, blooms into a global empire. This is their worst funeral. It is the funeral of their ego. It is the funeral of their control over you. Remember that silent Christmas of 2025. The one where you felt hopeless. The one where they didn't even check on you. Jesus says that was the last time they will ever see you at the bottom. From this moment on, they only see you from below. They're your servants now. Not because you are looking for revenge, but because the light of Christ has elevated you so high that they can no longer reach your frequency. Jesus is telling you very urgently right now. The enemy is trying to make you feel guilty for this justice. They want you to stay Bekara. Stay soft. Stay quiet. Wake up, chosen one. You are a warrior of the light. Justice is your birthright. 2026 is not the year for pity. It is the year for power. Every person who betrayed you, every person who left you when you were broke, they are being forced by the Spirit of truth to witness your glory. And as they watch, they will realize that that negative energy they accused you of was actually the holy fire that was preparing to burn their lies to the ground. Declare your authority right now. Type it in the comments, or say it out loud until the walls of your room shake. The thief must pay. I reclaim my destiny sevenfold now. Say it again. The thief must pay. I reclaim my destiny sevenfold now. The shift is absolute. The money is flowing. The health is returning. And the people who doubted you are being silenced forever. You have been through the worst. You have seen the darkest fog. But the sun is rising on your redemption era. Stay with me. Do not move. Do not skip. In the next section, we are going to discuss the final lockout. We are going to talk about the billion-dollar barrier that Jesus is placing around your life, ensuring that no parasite, no betrayer, and no thief can ever enter your space again. Your 2026 is guarded by the King of Kings. The glory is locked in. We have reached the end. But for you, chosen one, this is only the beginning. Look back at the person you were before you clicked on this video. That person was tired, wasn't they? That person was still carrying the weight of 2025. That person was still haunted by the washroom tears and the empty stomach. That person was still looking for a sign, wondering if Jesus had forgotten their name in the dark. That person is gone. The old you has just been buried. And as I told you, your 2026 glow-up is their worst funeral. They wanted to see you fail. They wanted to see you give up. They wanted to see you grovel for their attention and their mercy. Well, look at you now. You have just sat through a divine masterpiece. You have resisted the enemy's urge to skip. You have stood your ground while the light of Christ rewired your DNA. You have claimed your billionaire shift. You have reclaimed your youthful vitality. And you have authorized the sevenfold restitution of everything the thief ever stole from you. And now, before we finish, Jesus is doing one final thing. He is placing a billion-dollar barrier around your life. Listen to me. This barrier is not just for protection. It is a lockout. From this moment on, January 4th, 2026, the people who betrayed you are locked out. The parasites who suck your energy are locked out. The gossipers. The blamers. The fake friends who left you when you were broke. They are all locked out of your new frequency. They will try to come back. I'm warning you now. When they see the glow up, when they hear about the billion-dollar breakthrough, they will try to knock on your door. They will try to send that "I'm sorry" text. They will try to act like they were with you in the trenches. But the barrier is permanent. Jesus is telling you, do not open the door. You are a king now. You are a queen now. A ruler does not entertain the traitors of the past. Your glory is too heavy for them to carry. The tables haven't just turned. They have been smashed. The ones who mocked you are now your servants. Because every time they see your name, every time they see your success, they will be forced to acknowledge that God is with you. Chosen one. You asked Jesus for a 2026 that would redeem the pain of 2025. This is your sign. The billion-dollar shift is in your hands. The de-aging glow is on your face. And the redemption arc is complete. You are no longer the one who sleeps with an empty stomach. The 2025 version of you is dead. Long live the chosen billionaire of 2026. One last time, I want you to seal this. Not for me, but for the spiritual realm that is watching you right now. Shout it in the comments. Type it in all caps so the enemy can read it clearly. My glory is here. 2026 is my redemption era. It is finished.